this travel video, I am going to mainly talk about Colombia and then a little bit about other locations that I recommend visiting. In regards to Colombia, I would like to say a little bit about Bogota, talk about a little bit about Bogota. It is the capital of Colombia. It's a very large city, mainly flat. It has the main attraction being a location with a lot of different things to see. Downtown, it has a kind of old um, colonial area to visit, La Candelaria. It has Chapinero, and then other locations that like Monserrate, which is a mountain that it has there's a tram that will take you up there, and up there there is shops and there is a nice church, and then there are other places that you could visit. The airport is a little bit far from the city, but it's in the city. It's just that it has a main route to downtown, so you could actually take a taxi all the way to downtown, visit downtown. Say you have a short time in Bogota, you have to go somewhere else. You could take a taxi, go around the city, and go back and take the plane next to the next city, whatever. I did that one night, and it was fun. I got to visit many locations at that time. But I've been in Bogota, lived in Bogota. Like the weather is a little cold. It rains quite a bit when it rains, or in general, it's cold and rainy. But in general, it's very. You have a good jacket or sweater, you could really live happily in Bogota. Traffic is heavy in downtown, especially rush hour. Some places get really busy. There is a metro that they plan to do, but it's going to take a long time to get it done and approved and everything. But in the meantime, transportation is an issue. Uh, Not all everywhere. It's mainly the main roads, 10th Avenue, 7th Avenue, things like that. There will be some traffic going on. But overall, all areas are a lot easier to move around. So just if you need to do some errands here, then it's going to be in rush hour, it'll be more difficult. There is a bus system to take you places pretty far away and to downtown and things like that. So yeah, there is a bus transit system, Transmilenio, but it's pretty crowded. It's cheap, but it's very crowded. Anyway, let's go back to the bigger picture of the map. Let's go to Medellin. This is a little warmer temperature, a very spring-like weather. Medellin is called the city of the spring, or the spring city. Nice weather, a lot of things to see. It has excellent transportation system. The metro is the map, as you can see, is the basically the way is distributed is basically north-south. The city is kind of long, going north-south. It has some associated cities or nearby cities like Envigado, Bello that are not really part of Medellin, but are like as if they were Medellin. They are pretty close to it. Basically, it's as if you were in Medellin. I have a map right here that shows the transportation, all the way from Nikia all to across the city all the way to La Estrella. And then it has side metro. You can take the metro in San Antonio, go to the second floor, and then you can take a metro, and it will take you all the way to San Javier. And then from San Javier, you can take a metro cable to La Aurora, and you can go back, and then same with the same little money that you pay here, you can go all the way up here. While you remain inside the metro, you can go everywhere as long as you don't exit the system, if you don't exit to the streets. You can go all over the place. And then you can take a metro through 13 de Noviembre, 13th of November, El Pinal, and then you can go via Sierra. This used to be, or is, kind of a dangerous place, area, Sierra, like in the where there was a movie about the La Sierra. Nowadays, if you remain around here, it should be okay, but don't venture too far from here. Same for the other corners. San Javier is not safe. You could just probably stay around here, but don't go really venture outside like this because it's very unsafe. Stadio Suramericana, very nice places to visit. There is a stadio there, stadium. There is Laureles over here. I can show you in the map where they are. There is other areas over here that is very touristic that you will have a lot of fun. There is dancing. There is beautiful. I mean, there are very nice restaurants. There are nightclubs, all kind of stuff here. So you could actually stay in a hotel here and have a lot of fun, and then you could go to El Poblado. You can take the metro to El Poblado, or from El Poblado go to here. So you could exit like Suramericana metro station and walk to Laureles, things like that, or the stadium walk. Actually, it's a stadium. You can exit the stadium and walk to the bars and clubs. So you could actually be going back and forth between the two. This is during the daytime and night. Daytime Poblado is going to be calm. The same for here is going to be calm. Here is going to be there's more action during the day. Here is a lot more action, say parquejeras at night. During the day it's kind of quiet. All these things over here are very nice, very nice buildings, very expensive communities. Sabaneta is a very touristic. Estrella not as much, not much. Envigado is a high-end neighborhood. Oh, here, Envigado. All this is the station, and this is the neighborhood. Um, it's a high-end, but it's not extremely safe. It's somewhat safe, but it's not extremely safe. I mean, meaning going up, it could be safe or it may not be safe. It's so-so. San Diego, I like it. There's a shopping center over here. This one is pretty much downtown over here. San Antonio Prado is pretty much downtown. Prado, Parque Rio, San Antonio, this is downtown. Not really a good place to go, but a lot of tourists go anywhere. Anyway, especially Prado is not safe. There's a lot of homeless here, a lot of poor people, drug addicts, things like that. So I don't really recommend. I recommend not really going away here. Parque Rio is not too safe either. You could go. There's a lot of people going there. San Antonio is even less. It's not safe either. There is like a red zone over here. Not safe. Chagualo is a very quiet neighborhood. Minoristas where people buy plants, I mean food, vegetables, things like that. Here there is a new housing over here going on. La Playa is a very important main street in downtown. If you go, this is a hospital right here. It's called the Metro. I mean the hospital, and there's a metro stop here that is really a main intersection for other types of transportation. There is the Route N, which is kind of a technological area. There's a University of Antioquia here. In Route N, there are companies such as Hewlett Packard that have actually opened shop there. There is the University of Antioquia there. There's like a stop here. And then there is continue, the metro keeps going. This one is not too safe over here. This one is pretty very poor neighborhood. Santo Domingo used to be pretty bad. Now it has improved quite a bit because of the metro that was built there. But still do not venture too far from here. Just stay very close to the metro station. And then if you really want to have a lot of nature kind of tourism, you should go to the RV park. So what is very, you can go many places within the using the metro station. Madeira is an area part of Bello that is not quite as Bello is less safe than Madeira. Bello and Ikea, I particularly like them, but they have become these areas over here have become more unsafe than before. So they have sent military to the area to kind of keep the crime um, more control or kind of fight them. So there's a kind of a fight going on between some gangs that are trying to take control of the area. So they're trying to fighting each other. So it becomes unsafe. Overall, the city has basically two different things: unsafe areas, safe areas, and so in between. So basically, like any other city, there are some places that are safe and some other ones that are not safe. So you need to know where it's good to go, where it's safe to go, and where it's not. So if you could get a guide, would be great. If you go in a tour with multiple people, great. And so for now, just try to some safety precautions. I wrote some down. Safety precautions when traveling. This applies to most countries. Don't think that because it's a country is rich, nothing's gonna happen to you. There's always a risk for something to happen. Either a very rich country or a very poor country. There's always a risk. So you should not carry large amounts of money. If you are traveling, you can send money to yourself through money transfer companies such as World Remit. That's the one I like because it's very inexpensive. But you can use Western Union or MoneyGram and some others. And I recommend having two bank accounts or using two bank accounts. One where you have the bulk of your money, and another one that is for pocket money, for traveling money, and you will be transferring from the main account to the tiny money account. So that way, if for some reason you are forced to withdraw money from your bank account, you are kidnapped or something, and they want you to withdraw money, you will carry only the little money bank account, and not let them know that you have another bank account that has the more money. There is a drug called scopolamine. That scopolamine that is a drug that will basically make the criminal make you withdraw the money from your bank account or do whatever they want with you. So it's a very dangerous drug, and it's used in multiple countries, including Colombia. So it's better to carry just the ATM that is able to withdraw from just the pocket money account. Don't carry the other ATM that has the bulk of the money. I suggest having a wallet under the belly, that is like a waist kind of goes around your waist and then is hidden under your pants. And that's where you have the bulk of the money and your cards and stuff like that. You can have the pocket money ATM and your somewhere else that you can take out and show and give away or use it for the criminal. So basically, you can have two wallets. One wallet will have the safe, the thing that you want to keep safe, and the other one that is kind of if you're robbed, you can just give them the other wallet. Preferably travel with more people and also to be with more people when going out. It's not safe to go as a tourist somewhere else alone, especially walking. It's safer to go by car to the place that you want to go to, not really walk many blocks. It's better to just go straight to where you want to go, either a shopping center or a nightclub or whatever, but not really walk many streets because most of the attacks occur when you're walking. So it's better just to take taxis all over the place and just go straight to where you want to go. If you are go to a nightclub or bar, do not leave your drinks alone. Let's say you go to the bathroom and then when you go back, somebody may have put some drug in your drink, scopolamine or something. Most like scopolamine. So keep it with in your hands. Don't keep the drink aside. Um, so, but it's not a sufficient precaution. There are other ways to drug a person. They could blow something in your face, somehow make you smell, drink, or something else to drug you. So, better to be with somebody else, more people. Go to safe areas. If it looks unsafe, then do not walk along there. uh, for example, Medellin, there are unsafe areas, but there's a lot of people going there. So make sure to know you know where the police is. If you feel yourself unsafe, just go to the police or be near police. If you're attacked, and this happened to me before, not to me, but somebody else before, the person was robbed. And actually, I told the person he could follow the thief, but you gotta be careful. He followed the thief or the robber, and 3 blocks away, ahead, he told the police, and the police got the person. So, but it's unsafe to follow a burglar. And actually, I accompanied the person, and we did it. But if you know where the robber is, you can tell the police, and they will try to catch him. But just be careful. Do not carry expensive items such as jewelry, cameras, expensive cell phones, things like that. I suggest buying, say you go to Colombia, you can buy a cheap phone, say 100,000 pesos to 30, $40 cell phone, and use that one for Colombia, and keep your more expensive phone either safe at the hotel or things like that. And make sure that the hotel is safe. They're not gonna steal your stuff from your hotel. And I will leave the watch and everything else at home. I mean, in your homeland, in a safe place, because you don't want to leave your country for 2 weeks or whatever, and then when you come back, your house was robbed while traveling. So make sure that your valuables, expensive jewelry, everything goes to a safe in your bank. Don't leave a bunch of jewelry at home while traveling because somebody could get into your house knowing that it's empty while you're traveling having fun. So, because I've seen that happen. You leave the United States, you leave the house alone, no alarm, they get into your house and they steal a lot of expensive stuff. And do not carry, well, I think I said that already, do not carry expensive items and do not display them. Keep them out of reach of pickpocketers and out of reach of thieves or burglars. When carrying a purse or things like that, make sure that you keep it in front of you. Don't keep it on the side or on your back because they can get to your purse and you don't even notice. There are a lot of techniques to distract a person, speed on the person, whatever else, and then the person gets robbed and he didn't even notice. So keep your stuff on site. And basically, do not carry anything valuable. That's the best way to not lose things. You Wherever you are allowed, carry some protection items such as a cane, pepper spray, a whistle, and whatever else you can carry that is allowed or legal. Why a cane? Well, a cane is a good protection item for hitting someone who's trying to hit you or whatever. So it's kind of a protection. It looks weird to carry a cane, but I think it's a good thing to carry when you are traveling. A pepper spray if allowed, a whistle to call the police or make some noise if somebody's trying to do something to you, call the attention to people. So, but if you're really being attacked by multiple people, the best way is to surrender what you have, and that way they don't stab you or don't kill you. So, give away what you have. Don't put resistance, but mainly do not carry a lot of expensive stuff, so the loss is minimal. Okay, so once now that we talked about that a little bit, I would like to talk about other locations that you should visit if you can. It will be Cartagena, which is north. It will take forever to do it by land. You could go by plane. Cartagena, Barranquilla, Santa Marta. Those are really nice places to visit while in Colombia. Uh, let's see, I'm not getting the name of Cartagena here. But anyway, very beautiful to visit. It's kind of hot. It's the weather is hot here, all this area, even hotter over here. But this is very nice to visit. Panama is another place that another country that you can visit. It's very beautiful. It's hot in Panama, and humid. Beautiful buildings, very nice to visit, close to Colombia. I also recommend Ecuador. You can go say from Cali or yeah, from Cali to Quito by land, or you can take a plane. That way you don't have to suffer the many curves and the many hours to get here. It's very expensive to get here, but it's many hours. Another city that is recommended for safety to say for retirement and things like that, Bucaramangas. It's good, but I'm not sure how far is it being affected by. Maybe it is somewhat being affected by the new things going on in the border with Venezuela, because a lot of people are traveling to Colombia, trying to escape from the Maduro dictatorship. Um, so good to visit Quito. Not, I don't think it's safe to go to Cuba at the moment. Another place that you could visit Cali, but is considered one of the least safe cities in Colombia. So if you go there, just go to main streets, shopping centers, safe areas, the water park, things like that, touristic locations, not really into the neighborhoods like suburbs. So in most cities, the best thing to do is go to the main streets, main areas, but not really to the suburbs. Pereira is a really nice place to be, very nice, beautiful city, very clean, very organized. It has a lot of going on for it. And if you go to Pereira, definitely do not miss going to the hot springs. So a few minutes away from Pereira, there's a microbus that will take you here. But in general, in downtown, you can buy a trip all the way to the hot springs. One that I recommend the most is San Vicente Hot Springs, and there is another one for 50,000, 60, 70,000 pesos for per person. You can have a wonderful day there. And there's even hotels nearby. Even at the other hot springs, they have hotels where you can actually stay there for the night. I think that's pretty much it. Otherwise, it's gonna be a very long video. Manizales is also a very fun city to visit. There are many other places that you can visit. Um, so that's probably for another video. Hope you like it. Goodbye.